The narcissus is a very special kind of flower. Have you ever wondered why the flower is always leaning slightly downwards? This mysterious flower holds a deeper meaning than you could ever imagine. The answer to this lies in a tale as old as time itself, a Greek story that weaves together love and vanity. Let's get into it. In a distant land of gods, there was a powerful queen named Hera. She was feeling troubled and restless on this particular day. She knew of her husband Zeus's unfaithfulness. Sitting before her was a nymph called Echo, known for her delightful stories. She had the most enchanting voice, capable of mimicking the melodies of birds and the laughter of the wind. But Echo had a secret plan to keep Hera distracted while her husband Zeus had fun with all the other nymphs. Zeus, the king of the gods, was famous for his romantic adventures. Poor Hera couldn't stop his cheating ways, and this made her very angry. When she finally found out about Zeus's betrayal, she decided to punish Echo. Hera cursed Echo, making her unable to speak her own words. From then on, Echo could only repeat what others said, and it made her conversations dull and boring. She became sad and lonely, as no one wanted to be around her anymore. One day, Echo saw a stunningly handsome young man named Narcissus. He was the son of a river god and a water nymph. Narcissus was incredibly good-looking, but he was also full of himself and cared only about his own beauty. Because of these traits, he was taught to never look into his own reflection, for this could have negative consequences for him. Echo felt an unexplainable longing in her heart for Narcissus. Even though she was cursed, she wanted to show him true love and make him see beyond himself. Echo couldn't help but fall in love with Narcissus from afar. She followed him for days silently, hoping he would notice her affection. One day Narcissus came across a pond. Quickly, while being thirsty, he made his way to the pond. Narcissus was surprised by his own reflection. Now remember that Narcissus never before saw his own reflection. He spoke to himself, believing the image to be another beautiful young man. Echo saw this as the perfect opportunity to reveal herself. Yet Narcissus was too entranced by his reflection in the crystal-clear pond. Heartbroken by Narcissus' self-absorption, Echo yearned to confess her love, but the curse forbade her from speaking freely. One day, her emotions overwhelmed her, causing her to temporarily gain control of her voice. She whispered, "Hello?" Narcissus, lost in his reflection, merely repeated her greeting. Encouraged, Echo bravely confessed her love by saying, "I love you." "I love you," Narcissus echoed back absent-mindedly, still preoccupied with himself. Tears streamed down Echo's face as she realized that Narcissus didn't truly hear her. He was consumed by his own vanity, unable to see the love she offered. Heartbroken and sorrowful, Echo fled deep into the forest, where she retreated to an empty cave, where she slowly faded away. The once vibrant nymph became a mere echo of her former self. In the end, all that remained of her was her voice, which the wind carried through empty places. But you won't believe what happened to Narcissus at the end of this shocking story. Meanwhile, Narcissus became more and more fascinated by his own reflection in the pool. He fell in love with the beautiful person he saw, not realizing it was just his own image. Narcissus spent days gazing at himself and trying to touch his reflection, but he couldn't reach it. His love for himself consumed him, and he wasted away by the pool, unable to leave. Narcissus's self-obsession eventually led to a tragic fate. One day, as he leaned in closer to kiss his reflection in the pond, he fell into the water and drowned, unable to break free from his own spell. Days passed away, and shockingly, at the precise location of Narcissus, his drowning, a little small flower with white petals grew. This flower had something special in particular. It was slightly leaning downwards towards the pond, just like Narcissus did until the end of his time. From this moment, the Narcissus flower was born. This particular flower will always remember us of the beauty of true love and the dangers of vanity. Narcissus's tragic ending reminds us that being too focused on ourselves can be dangerous. If we only care about our own appearance and desires, we might miss out on real connections and love from others. The Narcissus flower's origin by the pond where Narcissus drowned shows us that selfless love is beautiful and leaves a lasting impact. It teaches us that true love echoes through time and is a powerful force that can overcome anything.